want to be here and you want to be in the press box, let me know, because there's going to be limited seating, and I'm going to have to kind of sardine some people in there. So let me know in advance if you plan to come. We're going to have assigned seating in there, most likely, and have Coach Fish.
No, good to be here. Be good to still be alive, talking about things. But hopefully I gave the impression, man, I believed in this team. Expected to be playing. Expected it. You know, it's a short season, and it was, you knew it was going to happen. Hopefully, you know, you say it's going to happen before it's too late, because there's a lot of good teams that are done. You know, some top teams that didn't make it to the NCAA tournament. But the guys stayed the course. Can't say enough about them, and just resiliency and passion and dedication and attention to detail. And we went to that tournament to win it, one game at a time, and we did it. You know, beat Kentucky, you know, 16th ranked team in the country. Charlotte, 5th ranked team in the country. Florida International, you know, 50th ranked. So beat some quality teams, but proud of our guys. And you know, it kind of validates, I think, the leadership and the quality. So I'm as proud of a group as I've ever been. You know, we've had some great teams here that maybe had a little bit more arrogance or swagger to them. This group, man, it's just such a good, hard-working group. A lot of the older guys kind of grew up in the shadow of that last team that made it to the Final Four. So I think they always had that kind of weight on their back, and had a little bit of bad luck probably the last 2 years. You know, we were on the bubble, and injuries late and didn't get in, and that's the standard, you know, that we've set with this program. At a minimum, you're in the NCAA tournament. So I'm just so happy for those guys, mainly the seniors. Well, I'm happy for them all, but the seniors, you know, we talk about, we have these on our wall in our meeting room, we have these plaques for each year you do the NCAA tournament, and, you know, chronologically. And I remember addressing them after that Marshall game, and I said, man, we're not ending this season with a blank spot on that wall. And I think everybody had a picture of it, and they said, it's not going to be blank, Coach. It'll be filled, and it's filled. So I'm proud of them. I really love this group, and just feel really proud to represent the university and the state. You know, we say it's kind of a mantra, but, you know, when you wear New Mexico across your chest, you're playing for a lot of people. And it's quite a responsibility and an honor, and I think all the guys feel that.
Coach, was there a moment or a game, a team meeting, something that you point to as the turning point of the season?
There's not just one. I mean, you can create moments. There were some good moments, but nobody lost faith at any time. Nobody questioned themselves. It was to continue to persevere and plug away and reiterate we're doing the right things, and you hope that you're going to get a little bounce, or there's going to be a switch. But some of it's also wearing down opponents by doing things right, taking care of details, being good students, having good habits, keeping balance. That it's a rare team and a rare program that follows kind of that rigorous, you know, kind of protocol. And I think we take pride that we get stronger as the season progresses.
Coach, what's the biggest game quality of your team?
Calm and quality, good players, very good players, and cohesive, and I think a quiet leadership. But it's a very good team. But, you know, it's just like anything. You got to score goals. You got to score points to win games. We've dominated games and didn't score goals at the right time and came out on the losing end. So it's turned our way, and hopefully we can continue with that. And we've, you know, got a little bit more confidence about us, and just really excited to get back on the field.
With the ranking, you think that, you know, the regular season's over and stuff like that, but do you think that's the Vogler's way of, like, he was showing the respect that they have for the team and what you guys were able to accomplish?
I don't know. I mean, you know, some polls you're 18, you're 20. I mean, really, the magic number would have been 16 and getting a bye. probably one result away. You know, and it's not really a productive exercise to go through the losses and ties because there's some pretty disappointing ones. But, you know, you can't look back, and we're preparing for the next one. It's a team that's respected. You know, you always get some really flattering emails from your peers and texts, and, you know, a lot of coaches have great things to say about us. And teams that played us this year, you know, a lot of people felt we were one of the top teams in the country. And I think we have the ability on a given day to beat anybody. So hopefully get that opportunity to play a few more and test ourselves. But all starts Thursday night. You know, we got to be good at home against an excellent team.
Have you ever done, like Kentucky, I thought was the big moment when you took and put Parker in there from Sandia, but have you ever done that? And
Nope. Nope.
That
That was on Mike Grazik. Yeah.
Yeah. You've
Yeah.
never done it. God,
You know, other teams have done it.
yeah.
Santa Barbara did it and won a national championship doing that.
Huh.
Nah, you know, that's kind of Mike's baby. He is a goalkeeper. Those guys are a little bit weird. I wouldn't have thought about it. Who wants to?
That seemed like it had to be your biggest moment to fire the team up, because, I mean, a stop 4 out of 5 kicks, that's incredible.
And they were stops. Yeah, man.
Incredible.
It was just wonderful for Ford. You know, local kids paid his dues, and never been in a big pressure moment here to step into that one. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. What a story, huh? Kid will never forget that the rest of his life.
You won't either.
No, it's kind of a blur. But no, it's a wonderful group of guys. Man, it's a good group. Couldn't say more about them.
Playing Portland, getting back to maybe a little more West Coast soccer style, how do you look at that?
I like it. I like playing here. I like sleeping in our own bed, eating Saggios before the game. You know, I just talked to the owner, Tony. I said, Tony, man, won every game we've had a Saggios meal this season as a pregame. Keep them rolling. There's no desserts, but no cannolis. But no, it's good to be home, and you know, you just feel so appreciated locally. We were fortunate. We were kind of recognized at the basketball game last night, and just to bring joy to people is a real honor to be able to do that as a player, as a coach, to have people vested in your team, to represent a city. And we take a lot of pride representing this state, because every kid that's playing youth soccer in New Mexico is kind of looking up to our guys. You know, our guys that are playing collegiately, our guys that are playing professionally. You know, it's real. It's a tangible thing. It's attainable. And that's a big responsibility, because with that power, with that responsibility, you have to be a good person first and foremost. You have to be a good student. You have to be a humble person. And we talked to the guys about that today, that you are being observed, and you can set a higher standard than maybe others do. And that's a real responsibility to our guys. And maybe they don't appreciate it now as 18 to 22-year-olds, but when they're parents and their husbands, they'll figure it out, you know. They will.
Portland, the matchup with Portland.
It's a good team. Some great players. They're coming into a tough environment, but they're well coached, experienced. It's going to be a great game. You know, we can't give them openings. We can't be driven by emotion. Have to be a mature performance. And then ultimately, it's going to come to moments of the game on both sides of the ball. Our defenders have to be good. They have some great attacking players. Guys are going to have to handle them 1v1. The keeper's going to have to be big. And then we're going to get a chance in front of goal, and guys got to take their chances. And they've done it as of late, and been scoring some good goals. So it's going to be a tough one, but you know, we've got to focus on ourselves, be aware of what the opponent's strengths are, and I think we'll be ready.
Coach, is there anything that changed about you this season in particular that was different than other years past? last?
Man, I'm always changing. I'm getting old. You know, we have an incredible staff, and you got to know your strengths and weaknesses, and you got to let those guys run with it. You know, Paul Souders has been here for this is his 9th season. He's an unreal coach. I mean, we're just blessed to work with him and watch him, and you know, call him a friend. Having Mike Grazik, a former player, somebody you've known since he was a kid. Lucas Champois, you know, our volunteer assistant coach. He's a guy who played for the Albuquerque Soul. He's excited, enthusiastic. And then Patrick Pobletti, he's our director of operations, but he's more than that. He's really your marketing guy, your social media guy. He does everything. He was a former player here. To have him around every day and just to see a smile on his face, it's pretty special. I think I've begun to appreciate more than just the winning and losing. I mean, for sure I have. And I think I feel more of a responsibility to be impactful on the community and to make a positive influence that when you have this platform, it is a responsibility, and to take great pride in it. And it's, like I said, it's an honor. I love it. You know, I've been here 16 years. My kids, well, the one kid was 1 month old when we dragged her here from Texas, kicking and screaming. Now, she was probably glad to get out. The other one was born here, and kids are in school, and my wife works in the school system. That I feel like a New Mexican. Born in Cincinnati, but didn't know how to say tortilla or anything else growing up, but I'm a New Mexican now. I couldn't be prouder. Yeah.
Does Portland have artificial?
No, they got a pretty phenomenal stadium. You know, that was one of the top programs in the country for a long time.
Because
Yeah.
how many teams have, I noticed when you played Penn State, he wasn't real happy having to play on your Bermuda grass. Is there many places that have Bermuda?
Probably not in the East. West Coast, probably there's more. Penn State just wasn't happy. They didn't get a shot on goal. They smacked those guys. Yeah, I wouldn't have been happy either. No, it definitely suits us. We like our field, you know. We're used to it.
Slow it down or something maybe, I don't know.
No,
Okay.
it's going to be a good one. It'll be a really good one. But focused, and, man, I'm pumped, ready to go.
Anybody else?
All right, thanks.